Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last session, the days have been ticking down. We've completed pretty much all the requests that we have and we've handed most of them in. We do have one new one that we got from Alonzo's final tier where he seems to be dead. I'm still thinking he's not, but we will be able to test that theory tonight when we head to Brylehaven. But for now, we have Basilio to talk to during the day, I believe. Is that the only... I think it was him and Maria that were available. Yeah. So, Basilio it is. As we count down the days, because, yeah, we are very close now to the supposed final battle, and I am so curious to know what is going to happen when we get there. Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. Got a moment to spare? I've got to get down to the shops in Brylehaven at some point. Figured it'd be easiest if we could take the runner. If that's alright, I mean. Sure.
Right then.
Let's get moving.
Oh?
Ah, it's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your remedies just sold out. Ought to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only thing that actually do something for the pain.
Oi!
Strike me down. Is that you, Basilio? Who the fuck is this?
Vinca?
I know those ears. Vinca? You gotta be kidding me. You survived, eh? And got as big as a house. Took the words out of me mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you'd have to be bigger, though. It's been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's this little squirt? Got yourself a crony?
Nah.
Nothing like that. Will here's a comrade. No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. He don't care what tribe you are. Well, that tracks. We got it rough enough, but I suppose nobody knows that side of the world better than an Elda. The name's Vinca. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio, and Basilio go way back. An old friend, huh? Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Truth is...
Vinca was there with us at the Igniter experiment facility, back when Del and I were kids.
Oh?
Hell, you even told him about the facility, eh? Must be some friend if you can talk about all that mess. Have to say, though, it's damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd made it out alive. Some smart ass had it in mind to bet on whether you two lived or died. Except everyone bet on you living, so that settled that. Guess that means you won. Well, Fidelio's always been sharp as a blade. Figured as long as they stuck together, they'd have a fair shot.
Speaking of
which, you were after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Got to mark our reunion somehow.
Serious?
Huh? I mean, I'll not turn them down, but aren't you going to need them yourself? What, these? Nah, worries. These would have been my just-in-case supply. Go on, have them before I change my mind. Well, that is a good fucking friend.
Thanks.
Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. So, how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as his wits, but I'd love a chat with him all the same.
Del.
Del's gone. He died. Right then. Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. Just slept wrong and got a twinge is all. Okay, now, this is weird. Because Basilio got a twinge at the end of last rank up, right? At the end of his first one, he got a weird twinge. And now Vinca's getting a weird twinge? So what the fuck? Always been the only lad I know who can screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Ugh, sorry, but I'm headed home for the day. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right, you sure you're good there?
Damn.
Shite. If his chest's hurting that bad, it's a wonder he sleeps at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Looks like I owe you and Vinca well. Oh, I got it. I'll cook something up for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. Some dessert, please.
If so, right then.
Oh, leave it to me. Del had a sweet tooth too, though I don't know if Parapus sweets are the same as yours.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. I'll whip you up a real feast, so I hope you're ready. I can sense Basilio's kindness and trust. Shink!
Hope you're ready.
Reduces the mag cost and increases evasion when Basilio is attacked by a beast or human monster. Huh.
Listen.
Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be Basilio's new friend, or old friend, rather.
Hmm?
A murder? Nasty business, that. We better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. It's definitely your friend, though, is the thing. It's definitely your friend. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news there, but, you know. It is what it is. Okay, can we finally see what's up with Katharina? Or is there going to be someone else? Okay, no. Wait, didn't we... Oh, no, yeah. I was like, didn't we already finish Junah? But no, we did Alonzo's final tier instead of Junah's final tier. So, sorry, Katharina, but it looks like you're going to have to wait some more. Because... got to prioritize Junah's final tier over yours, I'm afraid. Right. There was something else I was going to do. Well, two things, actually. Firstly, let's get to the daily supplies.
What's this?
Lovely. We can't cook when it's not in the air, can we? No. Right, but before we do you, we need to...
Where to?
Head back to Brylehaven. Head to... fuck, where was it we were heading to? The pub, wasn't it? The Greatest Catch. And seeing about this here request. Oh, hello.
Will?
Bass is here? Oh, right, everyone's here. They teleport with me. Don't.
Bye.
Every time I hit a new town, I make a point of checking the markets and greengrocers. Never know where you might find a one-of-a-kind local ingredient, eh? And if I'm lucky, the shopkeepers even share some recipes with me. Take it from me, mate. Variety's the best way to put life into your cooking on the road.
Now
Your
what
thoughts?
to do?
Don't you find it rather pleasant to try new dishes throughout the regions we travel? Exposure to new tastes can make even familiar hometown flavors seem fresh. Not that this experience is limited to food.
Now what am I to do?
Is he not here? I could have sworn he said to meet him here. But it doesn't seem like he is here.
Tragic.
You're the Elda claiming you're the prince. Who will be king? I have but one criterion. Do you think the food here is good? Delicious. I see. You have a discerning palate. Not bad.
How tragic.
Right. Rake's last wish. I'll want to talk... Oh, it's Angler's Inn Square, not the fucking... Okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm so bright through.
I'm chuffed.
Things are really heating up, aren't they? You're the tavern's favourite subject of gossip. To be more precise, it's you and Luis. Hey, is that rumour about you being the prince actually true? It's the truth. Well, I reckon you've got to say that. It'd be kind of self-defeating to admit you've been telling porkies.
I'm chuffed.
Right, hello. Ah, you've come. We're all set for that last request of Alonzo's, getting his village to accept his donation.
The truth is...
The road to the village has been cleared. We'll be there and back in no time by carriage. Shall we go now? Let's go. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. He's alive, right? He's alive? Yes? We hurried to Alonzo's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers.
You will?
All this money? It's for the village. This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain you want to give it away? Please take it. This village should have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support. This village was in shambles after what Alonzo did, but thanks to you, we'll manage to build from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in this village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you may be trying, but you will surely emerge victorious. Because of that, Alonzo, we lost someone dear to us, but you have brought him to justice. You are this village's hope. We'll make sure your money is put to good use.
Why?
Hey, Mr. Will, why did Alonzo do all those bad things? His mum was a very nice lady, though.
Is that it? I safely delivered Alonzo's inheritance back to his village. Is he really not about to appear and be like, yo, is this really for the best? I mean, it's for the best that they got all that money. It's a fucking shame that they believe that he's a shithead. I returned to the tavern in Briarhaven where Alonzo and I had spoken, and then he walked through the door, right? I left the village without clearing Alonzo's name, but was that really the right decision? And then he walks through the door, right? Alonzo's letter is gone?
Are you, perchance, looking for this?
Easy. Knew it. Fucking called it.
Did my last words have you in tears? What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
How are you alive?
How are you even alive?
What? Did you want me dead? Sorry to disappoint, but as you can see, I'm no spectre. Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
Was everything you wrote a lie? No, what you wrote was sincere.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing. Should you ever have need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service, no matter where or when.
I'll be counting on you.
I'll be counting on you, Alonzo.
And I, you. Now, go on and show me that new world of yours.
He didn't explain how he faked it,
That
though.
reminds me.
Because he was killed in
When
front
I
of a
was
whole
giving
group of
my
people.
regards to the landowner, he said that you had called me your friend. A long time ago, my mother once told me to keep my friends close. She said that one's parents are bound to depart this world first, but friends would stand by me for life. Back then, I couldn't see past trying to keep her alive. But now, I think you and I might just have a future. So long, young majesty.
Alonzo smiled and sauntered off contented. Thanks to Alonzo's behind-the-scenes maneuvers, the people of the city now fully support me. Which raises us from number 2 to number 2. Very nice. Memorandum. Bonds unfettered, Alonzo. Though Alonzo has excelled at deceiving others since his youth, the only person he can't lie to is his adoptive mother. After devising a plan to entrap his village's landowner, he became fearful of his mother discovering his scheme and decided to leave his home. However, concerned his mother would worry if he simply disappeared, he invites her to his temporary residence to eat and sightsee, dutiful son that he is. I feel like that's really old info. Like this wasn't about the new stuff. That's weird. Okay, sure. Right, next up, we are going to...
Let's go.
Academia, because we have just got our 25th one. I don't think we've actually bought it yet, actually, but we're about to.
No, where was
Which means we can complete more rank 7. I think. Is it rank 7 or rank 6? I think it's rank 7.
So, you've acquired a new archetype.
It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here.
What now?
Heisme. No, wait. Yoink and Trickster, which has the same forget thing. Vidyartha, decrease attack and defense for one enemy by 2 ranks. Okay, 20 MP though. That is rough. Transfer MP to one ally. He's gonna need all the MP he can get. So, by the way, fuck me. That looks like a cool archetype. How does it compare to this one? That one looks more jester-like. This one looks more like, I don't know, devil-like, I guess. May inflict daze on all enemies. Probably won't, though. One enemy's attack, defense, hit, and evasion for 3 turns. Rough. And the Lucky Slash. I'm curious how unpredictable it is unpredictable. Synthesis, of course. The big one is Miracle Circ. Extreme Physical Almighty to all enemies. The previous one was weak. This is extreme, and we can also equip him with the thing that does the double damage or bonus damage, whatever the fuck it is, to 0 MP costing synthesis moves or whatever. But you do need a commander, which I will be, and you also need a thief. Okay, that's actually rough. I didn't realize that it was that restrictive on the second ally. Thief, faker, or merchant. So I'll be the commander for the first one, that's fine. But then we'd need someone else to be a thief, faker, or merchant, which is not really going to be happening. I mean, I guess we just... Yeah, I guess we just have to put someone as merchant. I thought it was going to be Gunner again, which would be fine. But it is not Gunner again. Okay, well, that's slightly less good than I realized. But at any rate, let's unlock it for him.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
24,000.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
So this is the power of the trickster's soul. I will take on this revolutionary spirit that shines in a world of disorder. The battle shall ebb and flow as the tides. To change the world, such power is necessary. Yoink.
I have retained my edge.
Now do we put him on that? No. I mean, the next fight we're going to do is the fight against Luis, right? So we should probably put him back on this. We can bring in something else. We've got enemy defense down. We've got remove all buffs. I mean, that might be good on Luis, but 20 MP. Whew. It's rough. It do be rough. Maybe that. Bum 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 bum. What's the last one we're doing? Drain MP from one enemy to restore your own, maybe?
All right.
Could be useful. Okay, cool. Honkenberg, where did you get up to on this? You got up to 19. Okay, that's pretty good. You're on your way to unlocking Dark Knight. But we should probably pop you back on Paladin for now. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if we'll be using you at all, but let's pop you down Paladin, because, yeah, we've got the fight against Luis coming up, so we want everyone to be on their actual main. Which is that for you. That's fine. Skullcracker, hammer. I guess we should increase slash attack by 20%, seeing as this is all slash stuff.
All right.
20,000? Jesus fuck, okay. And increase physical skill attack by 10%. I guess that combos pretty nicely. We will be on the commander. We have medium HP recovery. We have negating his repel. We have removing all debuff effects. Okay, so that's us. That's Charlotte Hagenberg. That's High's mate. Junah, you're on Persona Master. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Although we haven't... Have we put a mask on you? Hang on. Where are the masks? There they are. We don't want a weakness to any of the 4 main elements, because they said that he can use that. So we want a weakness to light or dark, I think. Weakness to pierce, weakness to fire, weakness to pierce, weakness to wind, weakness to electric, weakness to electric, weakness to ice. Weaknesses to strike and dark. That's not great. I don't want 2 things, if possible. Fuck. No option. I imagine he's going to be doing a lot of slashes in addition to his... magic, so... Okay, resistance to electric, weakness to slash maybe. Although that's Sniper's Mask. We want her to be able to do... I don't know. We want her to be able to do magic stuff. Like if we give her the Wizard's Mask. Resists ice and wind and weak to pierce. That might be good. Let's give her the Wizard's Mask. That'll give her a bunch of elements she can use, I assume, plus... only... Not weak to any of the elements, only weak to pierce, but I think he'd be doing slash damage, so... We'll see, we'll see. If I go into her now that I've done that, does it show me the extra stuff? It does. So she gets ice, and she gets electric. That's cool. And then in Heritage, she's got fire. Okay, I like that. I like that. And maybe we'll stage sailment him with burn. Probably not, but it's nice to fucking dream. And then over here, we have you. You've got all your stuff. That's great. And then we can bring over... Oh, no, we've already got the 2 that we can bring over. And then lastly, Basilio. You've got all your stuff coming along nicely, and we can't say anything new for you, so that is good. Nice. Okay. And that means we can now report in here.
Now why do that?
I am astonished you've managed to study so many archetypes. Are you some sort of prodigy? At the very least, you've surely won me a new memory returned.
Incredible.
Clap. Is that imagination
All right.
maxed? No. But close. Well, not super close. 2 more, probably. I'm still so curious what comes after revolutionary. Do you remember something?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Yes, I did. But before that,
Please.
seeing as you're here, won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. I see. Interesting, though I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means, I suppose, that the king might have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out? I mentioned before, did I not? I believed I'd hit upon this place's true nature.
Listen here.
I believed this to be a classroom at the Royal Mage Academy. But that place is already... Yes, it is a place you ventured near, yet I felt nothing. I'd wondered if we were somewhere in the ruins, but from what you've told me, it seems unlikely. In other words, this is a separate place simply based upon a study of the Mage Academy, meaning that the king expressly created the room to conduct research. I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, the only path toward them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. I'm at your side.
Leave it to me.
Fascinating indeed. Why is it that you so often tell me the words I'd most like to hear? Is this what's meant by the power of bonds? I know of it in theory, but this is the first time I've felt it.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly, with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful, truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt trust towards me. Shing! Oh no, seeker upgrade. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
Shing! Rank 7,
May
baby.
the truth guide
What the
us
fuck?
both.
The party can now study the Soul Hacker? That's not a name I was expecting. The Soul Hacker. Sure.
Listen here.
Now, it's time for your next task. A true test, this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. Haven't I already done that? Was Paladin not an elite one? It was a tier 3 one for Hulkenberg. I've already done this. Did they expect me to do the previous one earlier in the game? Huh. Elite archetypes can only be revealed by having a peerless, unbreakable bond. And then, said archetype... Oh, must be cultivated to its limit. Okay, well she's almost got... I can do that right now. I can just pump a few things into it and she'll have Paladin at max. And then, said archetype must be cultivated to its limit. It matters not which one you choose to focus on, so long as you do so until it can improve no longer.
This one's important.
Yeah, I mean, she's level 17, right? It's going to be right there. This is a height that none before you reached. The stronger your power, the greater it will impact me.
If all goes according to
Once
plan.
this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may finally be in sight, and with it, our ultimate answer. Everything lies in your hands, Will. Let us break through the barriers of this trial and see our dream to fruition.
I have faith in you.
I will believe in you to the very end. Yeah, we can just do this right now. Let's just fucking do it whilst we're here.
Hello.
Any more special experiments we can do? Mask experiments. The Soul Hacker's Mask. Magic Seeker and Seeker? Sure. Clap. Anyone else? Oh, we can do the Cleric. We can do... Oh, let's do the General. Biddy-boo. Lovely. Can't do Summoner or Berserker. Let's do the Trickster. Bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Commander's Mask, sure. Do. And the Cleric's Mask. Lovely. Well, that is a lot of masks now. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 we haven't got, and then the Seeker's one, which I guess... Should we just use this? The Fall and Judgment stuff? Should we just do this because... It doesn't seem like anything else is using it. But maybe? I don't know. We keep it... We only have 1 of each, so let's do this last if we need it. If we ever get all the rest. Oh, we can do the Minotaur vessel now. Nice. Multi-target strike attacks. Cool. That just leaves the Gravelord vessel. I wonder where the fuck you get the Talisman of the Raptor from. However, it would be completely pointless because it uses dark magic that can insta-kill, which it won't. So it's just fucking rubbish. Bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb. Bomb. Nice. All right. Okay then, let us...
What now?
Get this shit done. Falkenberg. Paladin. Oh, I thought you were 17. You're 16. Okay, well, almost. Ooh, okay, it takes a lot. I didn't realize how little. Okay, like by the end of the 3rd tier ones, they take a lot of XP to rank up, basically. Well, that's 4, 5,
means of protection.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's painful. 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's back out and use these now. Oops. The smaller ones, because she's very close now.
I've acquired a
That'll
new
do
power.
it. Hulkenberg's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Endurance by 4. She's at 60 endurance. 64 endurance. Insane. But there we go. That is what he wanted. Hey, buddy. Funny seeing you here.
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task?
I truly have.
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
Incredible. I got at least 1 elite archetype to rank 20 and completed Moore's final task. Hog Champion. And imagination up. That's going to be close to max. Not quite there, but next time maybe. Either next time or like 1 more after that. But maybe next time.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
Sure did, baby.
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much alone. I see. If you have come so far with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
I'm so curious what he'd say to that, but no, I hope so.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy. is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your
What?
next task.
We're maxed out.
But, alas,
Oh.
I have none to give.
Nice.
There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end. There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason,
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place? My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. Could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
Bruh.
What's that supposed to mean?
This room is not the remains of the Mage Academy. No, it's likely a place the two of you know very well. That you and I met was no coincidence.
Place we know very
Everything
well.
has been
What?
connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all. Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am.
I mean, it is way in the past, right? He said he was one of the founders of the Mage Academy.
I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive toward it. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live, but I'm glad to have remembered them. Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I hope to see them again.
I hope you can see your loved ones again.
I will see that I do. That is my new dream, after all. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I think you guided me just as much. It seems he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Hello. Scritch, scritch, scritch.
Thank you, my friend. I'm glad we met.
I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and boundless trust. Shing!
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore, keeper and heritor of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Dreams will forever elude our grasp.
Increase an archetype's bonuses by +3 while channeling it. That's nice. But it
Thank
didn't
you
unlock
for
the
this
question mark,
heart-to-heart.
question mark, question mark thing? I guess that's
Visit
story
me
locked
whenever
then.
you need to, as always. We have a pivotal battle ahead of us, after all. I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again.
I thought that when we maxed it out, we'd unlock the question mark one. But I guess not, so I guess that's a
how good of you to come.
story-specific thing, huh? Curious. Well, there we go. Give the meow meow some lovin'. Oh, what have you got to say now?
Welcome.
Oh no, he just... Has
Has
he got
something
something new to say with listen? See, new fire behind your eyes, have a strong heart.
All right.
Yeah, okay, it's just fluff. Are you ever going to tell me about this fucking book, though?
What's this?
Ah, he's never going to say.
Oh,
He's never going to tell me.
you'll come again.
I want to know. Right, so, what are we doing tonight? Junah, wasn't it? Yeah, let's finish off Junah.
I wonder if he remembers our promise.
Man, 2 rank 8s in one video? You guys are getting spoiled.
Hey,
We're finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment so long, I think I've got butterflies. Do you remember what I told Myrtus about how I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I think I can set something up for her to do just that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift or something, but I haven't had much time to peruse my options.
well, should be
Guess
fine.
Guess she'll just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Are you free right now?
Of course.
Thanks.
Yay, I've been dying to hear her sing. And the venue is, drum roll please, Night Prowler. Let's go.
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Myrtus now. Her audience is melting in her hands. I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Myrtus here was the right choice.
She's got potential.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now, so you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
The cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Myrtus sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
You give me hope.
You already fill me with hope.
To hear that from you of all people is high praise indeed. But just you watch. I'm not done growing. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
We'll do it together.
We'll create a new country. Together.
Lovely. We'll be humming a merry tune the whole way. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
Always. I can feel Junah's determination as a songstress and her unwavering trust in me as a friend and ally.
The ephemeral songstress, Junah, keeper and heriter of the masked dancer's virtues. by the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Shing! Rank 8.
A future filled with happy songs is almost here.
Increases skill inheritance slots to 4. Increases the MP recovery of Triumphant Hymn. I don't know what Triumphant Hymn is. And now Junah is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What does it mean? Who knows?
All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks. Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Junah and I had a night of revelry that lasted until the sun's first light. Thanks to the strong trust between Junah and me, Junah's devotees now all support me, which takes me from rank 2 to rank 2. And then, time
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
1 day to go. It's the final countdown. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey.
Got any unfinished business around here? We've got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not.
This is where all will be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. I genuinely thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Monterio's restaurants while we still can. But I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time.
Right then.
This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. 1 day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with. The biggest bastard of a mage.
Shall we?
Alrighty. Alrighty, so, to double check. Requests, we've got the relic search one, and we've got the prepare for the final battle one. All other requests are complete. I do actually just want to check in the, what the fuck the book said for the second relic. We got a memorandum? Oh, right, of course. As a member of the Nydia tribe, Junah constantly conceals her original childlike form using magic. Though difficult to imagine given her songstress status, she bears a complex past, having been sold as a slave by merchants before eventually being adopted into House Cygnus. Oh, wait, no, there was more to that. God damn it. I just know, as I clicked out of it, I noticed there was a page 2. Though Junah was reluctant to reveal her past, she tells Will everything in order to save Myrtus, a singer she met in Briarhaven who intercepts an attack on her behalf. Junah saves Myrtus using the knowledge gained from her own trauma. Though through this experience, she gains a renewed desire to help use song to bring hope. Wait, I've just realised, was there a second page for Alonzo, and I didn't read it? No, there was no second page for Alonzo, because this one seemed to be too old. Like, about old news, but whatever. Yoink. Right, down here. Where the fuck was the second one? Volcano north of Altebury. We've not, that was it. There's been nothing to do with the volcano north of Altebury. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, a volcano north of Altebury? When are we ever going to see that? There's been no request for it. Like, I can't have just missed something, have I? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I've taken up every request that I possibly can.
Alright then.
Right, next thing is...
Where to?
I've finally remembered to go to the bug guy. Finally. I see you've returned.
Hey there.
Found some more of the bugs. Let's see how many. Oh, excellent. Here's what I promised. The claw breakers for the brawler that we don't use. Lovely. These are gauntlets so sturdy, not even dragon's claws can pierce them. Not that I've seen them in action before, of course.
Wait, you're really giving us some amazing dragon-related relic again? Do you just have a ton of money lying around, or what?
My love for bugs was simply so great I engrossed myself in their research at a certain place long ago. But alas, now I can only look forward to you collecting them for me. There are still gold beetles out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. If you find another 13, I'll give you this flame seal corselet. Okay, how many do I have now? I don't think I have another 13 on top of that, but let's see what he says if we try.
Hey there.
Not quite enough. 5 more to get that. Okay.
What now?
Equipment. Hang on, let's put him on the brawler
With
a second.
these fists, I strike for justice.
Wasn't it? Wait, was it not a brawler thing he got?
In the name of justice.
Was it an accessory? Or gear slot? Ah, claw breakers. There we go. Strength plus 6. Resist slash. Okay. 88 defense, so it's worse than it's worse than stuff we've currently got. So you were supposed to get this earlier in the game. Strength plus 6 is nice though. Honestly, maybe do we get rid of 7 defense in exchange for 6 strength and resist slash? I think we probably do. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Also, we should probably put the all stats on +5 on someone we're actually using. But, like, are we going to use Stroll this time? We probably will, I want to say. Let's put High's main S starting party. Because we want to see if we can steal from him. And we'll see how we go from there. But, like, if he's going to be blocking magic of stuff, then, you know, it would be good to swap to Stroll.
Indeed.
Ex-candidate Roger. The country I wanted to create was one where those who worked hard could live their lives unbound by taxes and laws. To put it another way, a country where the strong could claim their freedom. Sorry, but I'm not going to take your side. Your opponent has my support. Well, how about you fucking suck my dick? How about that? Right, so, final day. Have we got anyone we can do? We can do Maria, finally. There we go. It's been a long time since we've gone to Maria. Bomb, bomb. Wow, it's pissing it down.
Mister, you're here.
Here's a shitload of drawings at once. Prismatic sea drawing.
Wow. The sea is so pretty. Is this really the same sunset we see in Grand Trad? So there's really a place like that.
Let's give him.
So pretty. What a pretty cave. There's so many flowers. I bet fairies live there. What's that on the walls? There are cliffs that are really that tall. Weren't you scared? Is that a bridge? I heard there are a whole lot of bridges in Outerbury. It's so dark underneath. Are those bones?
Wow.
Wow, so pretty. The leaves are so red and the snow so white. This drawing makes me so excited.
Wow.
Mister, did you really go on top of a cloud? There was a building in the sky. Is it in Grand Trad too?
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you, mister.
Oh.
Right, yeah, we heard this before. I'll be with you. I was able to soothe Maria's anxieties with my overwhelming tolerance. Shing.
Okay.
Thank you. If you're here with me, then I'm sure everything will be okay, mister. I want to talk to that boy, the one I gave bread to. But the other day he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
I'm going to do my best.
Bum ba ba da dum ba dum.
I don't see that boy anywhere.
Hey, there's that weirdo.
Oh, hey, do you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before.
You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need him for something?
Oh.
There was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't this picture really pretty? This is what it looks like outside the capital. Mister gave it to me. He journeys all sorts of places.
They were all incredible sights. Yeah? Who cares?
You know.
It's so big outside of the capital. Mister says there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. When he comes to visit me, I always learn something new, so do you want to look at these pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
That's the very first one.
A tree that's all red? You spilled paint on the picture or something?
Oh wait, that was him. A tree that's all red. My not particularly kid-sounding dude voice.
No, the tree really is all red like this. Even the air around it was all red, they said. Wait, this tree's just huge then? Such a thing is too big, innit? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert at climbing trees. Not one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So
Really?
Cool.
That's so cool.
You know.
Hey girl, my name's Maria. Okay. Listen, my mum told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy, so that's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm real sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you.
Clappers.
We became friends.
Turns out he's a good kid.
Sure.
Yeah.
He said he always felt bad for pushing me that one time.
By
No
the
one
way-
knows how you feel if you don't say it out loud. But Miss Fabienne's my family now, because we talked about our feelings. From now on, I'm always going to say what I think. I did that today, and now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I told you how I feel.
I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust that she's placed in me. Shing! Rank 7.
He gave me courage.
Are you fucking joking me? Significantly increases post-battle XP? That would have been nice to have a while ago. Significantly increases? God damn it. Maybe I should have looked at these fucking abilities in advance. Motherfucker. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen, an additional dish will be made? Oh, wow. That's a pretty big one as well. Well, probably should have done this one earlier. Oh, well. That is the downside to preferring to be surprised, is that that's like a crazy reward, but also I could have had it quite a while earlier before I did a bunch of side bosses and stuff, and it's like, oh, man. But, oh, well. It is what it is.
Oh, there he is. Excuse me. Are you okay? Are you hungry at all? So I want to be friends and, brought these pictures with me and... You're different than me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because there's nowhere else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him, and they don't even try to find out.
Let's check on him.
If so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm going to talk to him. I won't give up.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabienne what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later.
Nice. And one final night. Is what's her face? Katharina available? Is Katharina available? Yes, she is. Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hurrah. Last time we saw her was when she dropped out the tournament after her third Gauntlet Runner battle. Where the fuck is this? Oh, this is in Altabri. Okay. I'm just going to make a save here because once we complete tonight, we're going to go into tomorrow and then it's going to go straight into big stuff, I imagine. Well, no, because we've got to travel there. We still have to travel there, so maybe it won't. We'll see, we'll see.
Hi there.
Oh, Will. Still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. Got something on my mind, actually. What is it?
From my heart, thank you.
Thanks, Will. To tell the truth.
So?
I told my supporters I was dropping out the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. And not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manihot's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all.
It's their fault.
No.
As for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
The truth is...
A long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old Parapus man who gave me a little cash, even though he's probably just as poor as me. Most people would run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Parapus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke, and that's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me. But I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
But...
I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. He was probably dead. He left for the mountains too? He was dead, on the side of the road like he got dumped there. They said he'd left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. The pay was good, for what a Parapus can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money though was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
Damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You still can.
Listen.
Maybe, but...
How can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic. Ah, nice. Haven't had a chance to do our little novel reading for her yet.
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, Will, got it in you to help me out once more? Please?
You don't need to ask.
It'll be fine.
I already know what you're thinking.
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manihot though. Will you go with me? Thanks, Will. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along.
I can sense Katharina's determination as well as her strong faith in me. Shing! Rank 5.
Expected no less of you.
Displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon. Ah, nice. And brawler cost down, of course. Very nice.
Apparently their hangout is on the outskirts of Altabri. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks. I'll be waiting.
I parted ways with Katharina and returned to the group. That's it. Today's the day. Oh wait, no, we got a late night. Alright.
We're as prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's the big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready and waiting for you.
You...
Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt?
Somehow.
I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? To tell the truth,
However,
I challenge you on this only because I think it foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
may I speak?
I do not believe Luis is innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, In but a few months he has slain the king and your comrade besides. Is it any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place in this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that.
Esme made a pretty good point. If we're going to take back the country, you can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks here.
Can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so let's take it all in and stick it to Luis, for Rella and Grius and everyone we've lost.
You think we can?
It's fine.
Don't worry. Think of all the people you've met, all the experiences you've had. Those will be your power.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right. There's no reason you can't be a contender yourself.
Besides.
And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway.
Operation complete.
That reminds me.
Neurus apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Trad with the Skyrunner. Despite everything going on, that's his biggest priority. Maybe that's exactly what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so that we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time marches on.